I don't know what I'm doing, man. Where am I? uh, sure. Sure, let's go with this. Yeah, sure. Oh, okay, sure. Hi, Val. EFJK? Okay. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I know, man. I don't know what to tell you. Wait, I need to lower the graphics a bit. Oh, why is it on Epic? Just meteor, baby. There you go. It's free Epic. You can leave. I know. I know I can leave. I don't want to. I'll leave after this one. I really just wanted to try this one before. It's fine. Hello, I'm on keyboard. Audio check real quick. Woo! Fuck is this song? Can I not choose my own song? You I joined the fucking what's it called? I saw like the main lobby and stuff. Like the main game list and stuff. I was like, what am I looking at? I feel like I'm looking at YouTube thumbnails. I don't think there's game audio. I need to fix that then. Why is there no game audio? That's odd. Here. I did add Fortnite to it, right? Alright, let's try that again. Alright. Can you guys hear the game? Oh no, not the quest. Okay, there's game audio now, which is great. Hmm. Okay, we back. That's good to hear. Let's try that again. Alright, there's audio now, right? Why do I look like this? I want to change what I look like. Alright, you guys can hear the game, right? We're doing just a bit of like an audio test real quick. Audio is now up. Okay, that's good to hear. Can I pick a song? Can I pick something silly? Um It'd be silly if I put in Chug Jug here. No Chug Jug. Damn. Damn, no Chug Jug. I don't think I have any outfit to change into. Alright. Oh yeah. Songs and everything, huh? You know about the songs in Fortnite meeting stream, right? What are you talking about? I know. Oh, right, but the songs I choose meets the stream. Yeah, I'm aware. Just doing this as an audio check. Because why not? Wanted to play some rhythm game for a bit too. Is it fucking... What's her face? I forgot her name. Tolga from My Hero. Very silly. This game is very silly. Also Gwenpool. Lamau. Game crashed. Oh well. Oh my god, Melon redeemed first? Oh my god. Oh, the game crashed. Whatever shall I do? Ow, 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 ow. Thank you for the scoop, Garage Melon. I appreciate it. Still though. Look, I mean, it's the first time I opened Fortnite and I look at the fucking homepage. Looks like the YouTube recommended feed. Life's appeared. The only one person that's missing is Lucy. Where could have Lucy been gone? Lucy gone. I did drop by on Lucy's stream earlier before I started working. It was fine. It was fun. Think I forgot what she was playing. So sad. So sad indeed. Okay, game was crashing earlier. I hope it doesn't crash anymore. Gotta fix the settings. I had to like lower the graphics again, sadly. Gotta make sure I go through the tutorial or whatever tutorial there is available for this game. Let's see. Like when you look at the homepage, right? It looks like fucking YouTube. Not in a in a bad way, honestly. Like a lot of shit going on, and I'm like, man, what is this place? A bad time to open Fortnite. Like, look at this. Like, I'm scrolling through here, right? This is like the games you can play, kind of like in Roblox, right? It's like, look at these YouTube thumbnail looking ass. What is this? This literally is like just YouTube. Jesus Christ. Anyways. Let's see. Let's go. Why is there no music? Is it always like this in here? Like, there's no music? Okay, got 80 of these. Let's go with... Go fix our banner. Yeah, it's an ice cream looking thing. Battle Royale. Standard. Okay. Which icon do we go with? I think this. Yeah, there's no music. It's so odd. Let's see. Okay. Also, let me know if the music's too loud. I can lower that down. I might need to swap to YouTube Music again. There you go. Much better. Yeah, literally, what am I supposed to do here? Okay, let's go just pick like an icon that fits us, I guess, for now. And go here, because ice cream. Ha 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 ha. And for the color, I think a darker one would fit better. Also got the green. Alright. Go with that. Lobby music. Oh, we can pick music from here. So if I go, okay. No wonder there's some music. Okay, let's go just shuffle them. Okay, now we have music. Okay. I'll be back heading home. Alright, take care. Yeah, so how do I change? Oh, that's an aura. Okay. Stay safe. Wait, so Fortnite funnies? I don't know, man. I'm still confused. I don't know what I'm looking at here. I only have the one outfit. Or is there different characters? Huh? I only have the one character. I have nothing. Huh. Okay. I see. Lego kits. You can build Legos. That's pretty silly. My god. You know when I first opened this, it was like, hey, do you wanna open the battle pass? do you wanna get the Fortnite battle pass? Oh, we got chat. Today I saw some casually pass the red light. How did it go? What happened to them? Oh, so that's Quinpool. Okay. You have story. Yeah, it's a lot of things to keep track of. Oh my god, V-Bucks. Yeah, V-Bucks up in this bit. I'd rather you don't do that here, Dio. Let's see. Oh, there's a Deadpool. Doused. Wait, what? 2,000 V-Bucks. You love Fortnite? I don't. Being shown like a lot of things here. I just wanna find like... Alright, they're out of rotation, I forgot. What's up guys, because I turned red for a good minute before they passed. Nah, they're probably in a rush, you know? You know how people are. In a rush. God damn it. Alright. Can I try and do like a tutorial again? I forgot what to do. Is there no way to like do a tutorial here? Let's reload. They're even a driving fast. Oh, they were even driving fast? Maybe they thought no one was crossing, so why not just pass a red or something? Maybe that's the case. Alright, let's just check some settings real quick. I have my settings on medium, which is fine. Sound quality high. Okay, input, license audio. Mute others. I play music. So supposed to read it. All source containing licensed music will be muted if you're anyone. Mute all source containing licensed music will be muted if you're anyone takes them. Okay, sure. That removes all the music that we have, which is genuinely silly. Okay. Sure. Why not? Can't even pick like a music. Can't even pick music anymore. Oh well. Guess we'll stick to Furret Walk. Okay. Was a car intersection with tempt fate? Well, they would. Apparently, they don't fear anything. Alright, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Ranked off, solo. There's no, like, tutorial here. Okay, sure. I don't know what I'll be doing, but... nothing ventured, nothing learned. And if it fucking crashed again, I'm gonna... I don't know, it's gonna be silly. No building. Overshield. During overshields are engaged. You need to stay in the fight. It's basically gonna be like... what's it called? What do you call it? Apex. Without the abilities, of course. Survive the end to reach... to earn the victory royale. Okay, sure. I don't know where my brain is at right now. I'm just looking at this and I'm like, oh my god, is that Dr. Doom? Is that RDJ? Oh, slick, it's Robert Downey Jr. That in the corner, we got Captain America, we got Iron Man, we got Gwenpool, we got Banana Wolverine, we got Mysterio. I forgot who the white lady is. I forgot who the second guy in front is. Anyways, how are you Scoops doing? Huh. It's taking a while. Wonder what happened. Doing great? I'm happy to hear that. I think my Fortnite's crashing. Oh, there it is. Uh-oh. This might not bode well. I might need to lower the frame rate again. Or I might need to lower the graphics. Here you go. Right, where are we dropping, boys? I guess we're here now. Whee! Also, do let me know if my Avi is lagging out or something, because game is being funky wacky right now. Oh, game froze. That's great. I need to check something. Also, is my model like dying at the moment? I feel like the model's dying. Okay, model's fine for some reason, but game is not fine. Yeah, VTuber model's lagging. Well, it's embarrassing to say, but tonight might not be Fortnite night. Might need to move Fortnite on a different date. No more Fortnite. Moving Fortnite next week. Sorry about that. It was now. Seems alright. No, but game is. Why am I like? Oh yeah, I look like this now. No, game is lagging hard. It's kind of hard to play. I don't have enough dedicated RAMs. No more Fortnite. Ironically, I don't have dedicated RAMs for Fortnite. I might need to wait until I get my PC upgrade before we play Fortnite. So, for now, I guess we do some Final Fantasy 14. No more $19 cards. Fine, we move it next week. We're not gonna be okay. No more troubles. Is that what the meme is? I forgot. I don't know what the meme was. Oh well. Honestly, I think it's better than Fortnite. That's what I'm saying. But I got the punishment, so we're gonna be playing Fortnite. Mind if I just reinstall Valorant? We just did that instead. No, I'm not gonna do that. Fuck that. I don't have enough memory for game, sadly. Ironically, I don't have enough memory. Everything was low, yeah. Yeah, like 10 frames. Yes, I was running it through my GPU. I checked. I don't know what to tell you, man. I moved it next week. Don't worry about it. It's not like I canceled it completely. I don't know what to tell you, man. It doesn't work. Believe me, I'm pissed off as you are, because I would just want to get it over with. Hmm. Good town. It's been a while since I last heard of that game. We're in a pickle here. I dedicated my hours to play Fortnite. And now what? Guess we're not playing Fortnite. Huh. It really is my it really was my what's it called? Oh wait, I need to open Clip Studio instead. So you guys got something new to look at. New game? I might do 14. I might do 14 for now. So I do want to progress through 14 at least. I don't think I can pick up a new game. Oh my god. Sundayception. Yeah, the games you bought me, but I'm saving those for a different date. Yuri novel? Yeah, I'm saving those for a different date. Shoot. Did I change the stream title? I don't think I did change the stream title. Okay, what do we do then? Because frankly, I have no idea what to do now. My brain was prepared to play Fortnite today, but now we don't play Fortnite. We can't play Fortnite anymore, so what do we play? And we can do this. We can do a bit of just chatting, maybe, but what if I open League of Legends? What if we just start playing League of Legends? No, that's silly. Oh, that would be crazy. That would be silly. Yeah, did you ask for my old commissions? No, because I was wondering about like art style development. You said no league, and yet here you are making me play Fortnite and Valorant against my will. The hypocrisy? How dare you? We do short game or do we just... Okay, here's our options here. Here's our options. Art is out of the options because I've been doing art since this morning and I don't want to do art tonight. I just want to rest, man. So we have art. No, we don't have art. We can't do art tonight. We can do a bit of 14 because I do want to progress through this story. These less classic mods you can play on web. Celesting. I wanna reserve that for a specific date, ever. Jackbox. I don't think we have enough people for Jackbox. Hey, doing your dad. We're not playing Fortnite right now. Get out. Doing your dad. Say hi to him when you meet him in heaven, I guess. Anyways, I need to change my status. Fortnite did not work. Now what? Night did not work. Now what? Just switch to art. Cute. Sorry about that. A pad I'm not proud of, a journey I must make. Like doing dads? I mean, no shaming here. Honestly. Genuinely though, if you're here for Fortnite, sadly, no Fortnite for today. I forgot to take into account that my memory is so bad. We have to move it next week instead. I was kind of looking forward to it too, but kind of figured this was gonna happen. I couldn't run Minecraft, couldn't even run Fortnite. I know, short adventure, short view platformer. I was thinking about doing like, because I saw Agni did this before, and D was like, I'm gonna open like itch.io or like some of the games that I have tried, give them like 30 minutes each. But I'm gonna reserve that for next week. I'm gonna reserve that for next week because next week we'll be doing the unlimited summit, not unlimited. I'll be trying my best to keep the stream open for until the end of the 31st. So from let's start. I think August 26th. From August 26th until August 31st, I will stay online and live until throughout those days. So that's gonna be one of the activities we can be doing aside from art. I'm still gonna be doing art, right? Aside from that, also I cannot do anything like too committal because I'll have to like hop off for a bit. I'm still waiting for a package. Because I did an oopsie last night. Last night when we were playing a Class of '09, still a very silly game. I love Class of '09. What if we do re-up today? What if we play re-up and I'm gonna be like, damn. Can we play re-up? Because we can also do Class of '09 here. No, I'm gonna reserve that for next week. Oh shit, we can't do re-up next week because... Oh no, we can do re-up next week, but it's not gonna be an exclusive one anymore. Play Minesweeper? I don't think there's Minesweeper in Windows 10. I'm gonna again take your deal. Okay. How do I sound like, by the way? I'm just here. So, I made a mistake last night. So last night I tried ordering... I ended up ordering a new RAM kit. So we can upgrade our RAM so we can play other games as well. Like more CPU intensive games like Minecraft and games I guess like Fortnite. But... And hopefully we can play Until Then because that's one of the reasons why Until Then did not work. Because it runs on Godot, which is not really optimized for to use your GPU. It's more of a CPU intensive game. That's why you need all the memory sticks you need, or the RAM sticks you need. So I ended up ordering like a set of 32 gigs sponsored by Dio. Thank you again. Sorry, a pair of 16 gigs sticks sponsored by Dio. Thank you again, Dio. Exclamation point wishlist so you guys can see my drone page. I added the new stuff there. Might be interested in that. But yeah, so I ended up buying last night before I went to bed. I ended up buying a new pair of RAM sticks. That's gonna arrive the next day because I put in like express delivery. And then I talked to a friend. Apparently, I cannot mix and match RAM sticks. I should get if I want like to use all my RAM slots, I should buy like the same brand, same speed, same capacity, same everything. And so what ended up happening is I ended up just buying like another set. But this was next day, like 2 p.m. So this was earlier, 2 p.m. where before the same day delivery got cut off. Oh, so because the place where I bought this stuff, they have like the same day delivery service where if you order before 2 p.m. you can expect your package to arrive on the same day, even if it's like evening. That's why I cannot do anything committal right now because I'm still waiting for the package. But the other pair of RAM sticks already arrived earlier because I did order them last night midnight. So the delivery guy who brought me like my first set of RAM sticks, I was like, oh, by the way, I'm sorry, but earlier I placed another order. It's like express send. I thought they would give you that beforehand, or I was expecting you already have those because I placed those orders a bit earlier. But in hindsight, they did arrive an hour after I placed the order, which was, yeah, most likely not. So he was like, "Oh no, we'll come back to you. We'll come back to the warehouse and pick up that second order of yours. But you're gonna have to wait for us in the evening." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, it's fine." And still no words from them, but that's to be expected because, dude, the last order, like some of the orders I had placed for them, the same day order, some of them arrived at like 12 midnight. I'm like, god damn, god damn. Wow. A pair of 16s. It only sounded dirty because we played Class of '09 last night. Officer, it's not like that, I swear. Shouldn't make jokes like that. But yeah, a pair of like 16 gig RAM. So once, actually also there's like a different upgrade that I also bought. I bought a new router, or I ordered a new router so that I'll have a dedicated router in my studio slash bedroom. So that during our like VR chat streams, there's like, it's gonna be more smooth. It's gonna be smoother, and there's not gonna be moments where it's gonna stutter a lot, where I'm like frozen in time, because that happens a lot before when I play VR chat when I'm not directly plugged into the PC. I'm just plugged into the wall, so I have to like connect to the internet. And like, there are moments where the game freezes, or like this, because it technically the way it works is the PC is streaming the VR game to your VR headset. But since there are times where the connection gets wonky, the display freezes. And in turn, I think you guys could still see me move and hear me speak when that happens, but I don't see anything happening. Like, everything's like frozen. So by buying like a new by buying a dedicated router and placing it inside my room, it lessens the loss latency, I guess. It lowers the latency of the PC to VR connection, making the experience smoother for me. And also it hopefully it will boost up the internet in our room, because you know how like the router that the ISP providers give you when you get like your new internet, those are ass by default. Those are very bad routers and modems. The base speeds of those babies are not too great. You're lucky if you get like your internet, your internet speeds, because you can make the mistake of like subscribing for a very fast internet, but your modem cannot handle that wirelessly. Like, maybe wired works, but wirelessly, yeah, good luck with that, buddy. So yeah, there's like gonna be a lot of upgrading that's gonna happen, and renovation that's gonna happen on Sunday. So you won't be able to hear from me on Sunday because I'll be working on some stuff upstream in preparation for the upcoming week, where I'll just be streaming all day every day until the 31st. I don't know what came to me when we I don't know what came to me, but I was like, you know what? Just for the sillies, we'll see how it goes. I'll probably have enough space, enough energy for that. As long as you guys will let me sleep on stream. Which you guys already do, so yeah. Anyways, here. Cool art. I just did this earlier. I'm very proud of this one, by the way. But I just keep staring at it because I feel like I outdone myself. I feel like I've outdone myself. Like the details on the coloring and stuff. I also changed the way I colored this piece. Not necessarily like the art style, but more so like the steps I took to actually color this, I guess. Okay. Oh, I got a bit self-conscious about my voice. Okay, so yeah, I got like one ear out and shit. Awesome art, thank you. Also, hi Bit. Yeah. So some of the major things I changed with the way I colored this was, if we could look at this one right here. Well, sure you guys can see, but that's a lot of red folders. That's mainly because if we remove all of this, just keep like the line art and the gray areas, because I like putting in the grays just so I figure out like which part is gonna be colored and which part is not gonna be colored, right? And so here's how I color them now. I first put in like one of the colors, which is the skin tone, and I don't really think about it going over the lines, because there are times where if I try to color along the lines, right, there are parts where it's gonna be blank. I don't know if that makes sense, because my line art here, my line art is not like completely lined. It's kind of like transparent in a way, unless I stroke it 2 or 3 times. So there are moments where if I put like the brown in, let's say we go here, right? I put in the flat color, I go over the line, because if I try to like be more precise and just color it over here, there's gonna be parts where it's not gonna be colored. Because I tried to like focus too much on making the line, making the flat color not go over the line. Going over the line does not really matter as long as you put them in order, I guess. In my case, I went with coloring the skin first, and then coloring the hair, and then coloring the shirt. Oh, that's the alarm. I thought the little person was here. And then I colored the sleeves, the purple sleeves. And then I added the color, the color of the shirt. And I also colored the bandana in. I drew the bandana in. And then I drew the ears in. See, notice this one. It's gonna be like areas where it's gonna be like not colored, because you would think that if I put it here, like the line art, right? You would think that, oh, you're not gonna be able to see that and shit. But if you remove the line art, there's gonna be parts where it's like, oh, the gray is still there. You haven't fully colored it. So I might as well just like color the entire thing and not think about the thing. Not think about, oh, is this part gonna be colored? Is this part not gonna be colored? Or does this part have color in it? Okay, so we got that one. Wait. Okay, sorry, I had to double check. So I'll remove the line art. It's very funky, it's not seeing the line art. So we got the color of the ears, right? Now we got the inside of the ear. And then we got the fluff of the ear, I think. Yeah, this is the fluff of the ear. Hi, Bun Bun. Good morning. Fortnite did not work, so we're not doing Fortnite today. Oh, we also have mouth. Then we have eyes. And then for the final piece de resistance. Okay, this is not the final one. We get the leaf. And then we got the ear. Oh, we got the shine on the eyes. I like adding the shine on the eyes. So we got this one, the glasses. Dude, even without the line art, this one looks pretty clean in my opinion. Like without the line art, you can like, what's great, what I like here is that even without the line art, you can kind of like distinguish like each of the body parts from each other. There's like some of them like super detailed, some of them are not too detailed. It's not as clean as I hope it would be. I would have preferred if this is cleaner. Yeah, poor Fortnite. Now, the main reason why I couldn't run Fortnite earlier was because I do not have enough dedicated WAMs for Fortnite. Fortnite was taking up like 4 to 6 gigs of my memory. Earlier, I checked, and it still wasn't enough for Fortnite because it was still chugging. It was like 10 frames per second. And I know it's not supposed to be like that because I have like a very beefy GPU. I'm like, Yeah, something's happening right now. So now we're just looking at art. Fortnite is now personal. It is the perpetrator. Yeah, it's not a personal. The perpetrator. The perp. I see, I see. Yeah, this is the art I made. What was CPU usage? I did not keep track. I don't want to open it right now, but right now the CPU usage, if I'm gonna check, right now as is, my PC without Fortnite, it's going at 50% CPU usage. But my memory earlier was like Fortnite was taking like 50 plus of my 5k plus of my dedicated WAMs, which is not optimal. You know what I like about this drawing, by the way? The way I drew the glasses. Not sure if you guys can tell, but the glasses are not completely blue. I still added like the pink and the cyan color to the glasses. So if we remove the glasses for a bit, if we just put the glasses layer by layer, right? The first layer I think is this one for the lenses. So this is just like extra color for the lenses to add more depth to the lenses. Here you go, I added the shine and stuff. Wait, how are you doing, Bun? How's your sleep? Alright, I'm all over the place right now. And then added the shine, and now we move to like the glasses. I just added this bit just because like this part over here is just grayed out. Like if I just did this, I think it would look fine. But if I add the blue, it looks like, oh, it's gonna be part of the glasses. So there's this one. If you guys noticed, the colors of the lenses for the hue, if we make it like 100%, there's actually cyan and blue in here, which I personally thought was like a neat touch because it kind of makes it look more translucent. Not sure if that's like the right term for it, but it adds like a different texture to the glasses. Pretty good. I'm gonna go rot in bed some more. Need a break for today. Oh, everyone deserves a break if I'm being honest with you. Not a lot of people give themselves a break because they thought, oh, good, I need to grind. I need to grind to make money, especially in this society, especially in this economy. I gotta pursue and get money. You don't actually need that. Or you try not to need that. I do hope that you enjoy your break, Bun. Oh my god. By the way, Bun, did you receive my DMs? Just gotta make sure, because I don't know where I should be reaching out to you, either Discord or I was about to say Facebook for some reason. I shall? Okay. A break is nice sometimes. Dude, I really just want to like sleep today, if I'm being honest with you. Either I sleep or I play a bit of 14. That's about it. Big yawn again. Yeah, big yawn. But whatever shall what can I do? Let's go library. I'd be more surprised if I can play Apex. But I don't have Apex installed right now because I need space for Fortnite, which I can't even play today. Where did you DM me at? I think I DM'd you at Twitter? I think I DM'd you on Twitter, but I'm not sure if I DM'd you on Discord either. Let me go double check. Yeah, I did DM you on Twitter. On Discord. I also I think I DM'd you on Discord and not Twitter. Here, let me send you a friend request so you can see what I sent you. Oh god. I think I scratched my face a bit too hard. What's a game that has full voice acting? I can filter that. I remember I can filter that. Oh, whoops. I need to text chat a bit. Excuse me, chat. There you go. Sorry, I had to like move you guys a bit so I can see the filters better. Okay, let's check the filters real quick. Store tags, fully voiced. Nope. I didn't get it. Just forgot to reply. Oh. Yeah, that happens. It's okay. Wait, now what do I do? Also, that confirms that I can't really play Yakuza on stream right now because I don't have enough memory for it. Don't just clean up cars. Why not? Go clean up some cars. That's the idea. That's the idea. We just power wash simulator and just watch videos together. That would be silly. There you go. Alright, just open power wash simulator. Pawawa. Okay, power simulator is in full screen. So let me just go to my studio mode. Gaming. Sounds nice actually, right? You just chill and wash some cars and shit. Ain't that like the better outcome? Alright, let me just save this for a bit. And close it. Here you go. Power wash. Let's finish cleaning up the bikini bottom thing. Bonus jobs. I still haven't finished the bikini bottom. Is it free play? No, it's not free play. Challenge mode. It's not challenge mode either. Wait, what happened to bikini bottom? I bought the DLC and everything. Where's the bikini bottom? Wait. I thought I purchased the... Huh? Where's the DLC? Oh no. Oh, here it is. I thought I lost it. Power wham. Power washing. Someone stole it. Mayhap. You know what time it is? since we're cleaning up bikini bottom. You know what time it is, Scoops? This is the... No, this is not complete. Damn. Can I play a video? I think I can play a video instead. Y'all know what time it is. One of the videos is so I accidentally became a furry. That's me. That's my life story. Right. Hey, plankton me chum. You're a coke sucker. Hey, pop the lean squiddy. I say okay. I say okay. Yeah. By the way, let me know if the audio is fine on your guys' end. Oh, this is a really good game theory video on SpongeBob long ago. What were we talking about? Wait, can I see the chum bucket from here? Oh, I need to clean up the chum bucket as well. It's not just a crusty crab. Okay. It's not just the... Okay. That makes sense. We own this one. No DB rank 15 to buy any of these. Oh yeah, let's just go buy these stuff. Okay. Yeah. To be honest with you, I haven't really paid attention much to this song. Like, it's one of those songs that just like I just remember the beat, but I don't really think about like the lyrics and stuff. It is. We're listening to the Glorb discography right now, starting from the very beginning. So we just listened to Mr. Swag. Wait, I can have the video open actually if you guys wanna like see the video. Give me a sec. I can have the video open. Why not? I just don't want to think about like stuff right now, so I'm gonna be. I think it's a bit too big. That's fine. Is that a bit too big? I think it's a bit too big.
Fuck you, your formula, and your dumb bitch of a daughter crabs.
Yay! The bottom maybe I don't think it's like lean on like woo. It's a lean like a lean on the woo. I'm really tired. Yeah, I'm really tired too. That's why we power washing right now. It's very relaxing. You know what? Next week, since we're gonna be doing like an oh shit, I lost my place again. Give me a sec. So next week we're gonna be doing the fuck, I kind of lost the place. Damn it. We're gonna be doing the 24/7 stream. I'm thinking of the games I'll be playing or stuff we'll be doing for the 24/7 streams. And Power Wash is definitely gonna be something we'll be doing. Maybe, mayhaps, who knows? It makes me wonder, does Roblox have like a game mode where you play Power Wash? Formula. Wait, I need to check something. Red was here. Nematodes are people too. That's true. Where's the oh look, it's bold and brash. More like belongs in the trash. Okay, where's the Miss Plankton, where's the Squidward smells? Dogfish, hard catfish, camp coral for life. Barnacle head. Star roll. Ravioli. Fun. No, this doesn't have the the Squidward smells thing. Damn. We did have bold and brash, but it's not the same. I'm sad now. Walk. Yeah, you walk it out. Walk. Yeah, you walk it out. On it, it's a SpongeBob series here. It's for the video. I guess because they observe Unhinged. Is it like actual game theory or just some other people who wanted to do game theory stuff? Ew. Fuck that rat boy. Fun since we're fucking and pain. This is again and pain. I'm gonna check my game stats right now. Apparently, Power Wash Simulator is not even taking like two gigs of my memory, compared to Fortnite running at low settings. Baldur's Gate never did that to me. Baldur's Gate never ever did that to me. It's not you, it's just the same type of video. Is it Quentin Reviews? Oh no, it's not Quentin Reviews. Sounds like something Quentin Reviews would do, I'll be honest with you. Oh no, for fun. Fun. Dances to fuck you in pain. Fun. Dances to never get in pain. Crazy, yeah. I'm still recovering from last night. Jesus Christ, what game did we play last night? Truly the silliest of games. Oh shit, I think I see where I need to clean up now. Ha ha hoo hoo ha ha. Hey Mel. Oh, we got a headpad. Thank you for the headpad, Mel. Appreciate it. Do you have Power Wash Simulator? Do you want to join with me? Do you want to join me? If you have Power Wash, we can play together if you want. I don't? Damn. We have the Xbox Game Pass, right? Or you have Game Pass, right? Did you talk about having Game Pass? Floor. I already cleaned up the floor here, unless It's just not clean enough. Just clean the place up. Can't even enter the house. Can't even enter the Crystal Club. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ha ha hoo hoo ha ha. 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 Oh, clean the floor. Okay, it's one of the it's one of the more well-known Blurb songs. Do you wanna die? Cause I'm gonna tell you so bad, baby, I'm a reaper. Ha, hi, keep it to the side, I get there and I could breeze while she touching on my ween. Hi, to the crab pie, cause it came at the bottom when the sticky went deep. Ha, ha, I want this money that we made. Ha, ha, it's way to crab to the it's with the fence like a max, and it's a clarinet, it the shows where to play, deep rain and browsing, deep by the thousand, these sleeping field on the Jolly Range Mountain. Credit card slam, and the pretty big started to the sticker with the hammer. I didn't take it so bad, baby, I'm a reaper. I take me to the side of the terror like a priest. Have you listened to the discography of Glorb, or is it the first time you've heard of Glorb songs? Fun. Curious question. Yeah, mama. Yeah. Maybe mom, anyone that could sound like it. I have definitely heard them on the TikTok before. So you've experienced them through TikTok first. I see, I see. Yeah, the bottom is one of their more famous songs, I believe. Okay, sorry, I'm being very self-conscious right now. I wanna open my own microphone just to know what I sound like, I guess. But yeah, so the bottom is one of their more famous songs. The one that actually blew up. And after this one's the next song. Ha ha hoo hoo ha ha. Oh, this is the Patrick one. Nice. You sound cute as fuck. What do you mean? That sounds like a biased statement. A very biased statement. I don't believe it. And I'm not fishing for compliments. And the play the foreign check. So I tell you that your reels and it's rolling on the spit. Barely in this bitch. Hi Hexa. Hello, hello. How are you? Ah, wait, Verby. Alright, take your time. No, bitch, this is Patrick. Okay, I guess I sound like this. What's up? How's the vibe? Vibe's good. We're just cleaning up the Krusty Krab while listening to Glorb music. You know, the usual. How about you? The game goes stupider. Also, I'm not sure if I remembered it right, but your name is James, right? And the fuck is foreign chick? Feels really rolling on the spit. Rolling on the spit. Ah! The trick. Games, yeah, okay. I did remember correctly. Because I remember you were here when we were still playing, what's it called? When we were still playing Monster Hunter on stream before. We no longer play Monster Hunter on stream, so. Remember when we used to play? Wait, Sever, did you actually end up buying Monster Hunter World, but we never really played it together? Because you bought it during the days where I was like, I'm done with Monster Hunter. Yeah, Monster Hunter World. You thought it was Jeremy? Well, almost. Here's one of my other. We did play together for a bit. I see, I see. It's a bit emotion. That, it's a Steven Bubbles, that's a fucking fact. Get the candy, get the crabby like a hella ass. You move to the club and on the toad back. Hmm? You like a BT. You got to get caught like a DVD. I made a great mistake putting my name on my save. Oh, you mean your Monster Hunter save? Why? Why is that wrong? I'm good there, actually just tinkering with some stuff. Are you talking about Monster Hunter? Didn't they have like new news for Monster Hunter or James Comp? Little bit cabin, big fish, little bit named Karen. Did you got candy? Remember how to play this? Little bitch, you nasty. You do better in the club. I got how I am. You just listen to the club. Got a toad back. I know, I was just got a neat thing. The armor isn't gender locked now. Nice. Finally. I heard people were like complaining about what happened to the lady, I forgot her name. Who's the lady that helps you in World? A lot of people were complaining about her. I was like, no, I don't see the problem here. I don't believe Monster Hunter and Age just have been like actually this year. Yeah, I like Yakuza too. I would love to play that on stream, but I gotta like prepare my PC for it. Red bottom sipping propylene. Holy garage, I'm a fucking fiend. Is it a fact feel fucking fiend? Did you write the game? What's my name? Eugene. Say a boss, say do the mop. Feels like it's hot. Bottom. And I'm taking real shit. I don't take the sad rap. Deal switch. I just need this sad shit. But we got him by SpongeBob Rooting Thrill. We're about to see three swags. Yeah. Ooh. Cool if I tell you I've been tinkering with Twitch related. I don't want to be rude. No, you're fine. I mean, this game is technically putting us just chatting right now. I'm actually genuinely curious. So go ahead. No, we're not really talking about anything here. Eugene, bitch, so with the patch slinging slasher. Look at it for the dasher. Ooh. Wait, you're making your own overlay. So that's what you've been thinking about. Ha, 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 get the fuck away. How's it going then? Oh, I just saw the message. Bun. Oh, I didn't know this song so well because I love this fucking song. Also, hi Panic, how's it going? I love Glor. Don't judge me. Oh, this is my favorite actually. Also, how you doing, Panic? How's it going? Good morning? Question mark. I've been me forever, I've been me forever, yeah. Don't mix business with my pleasure, they don't love me, I don't care. They say, Larry, you an observer, how the fuck you get so slow? They say, Larry, I selfish cause he thought his honest. I've been me forever, I've been me forever, yeah. I've been me forever, I've been me forever, yeah. I'm a 6-foot fucking monster from my head down to my tail. They say, Larry, are you yeet? I don't know, so here's a bell. That was dumb hard. That's a dumb bell. Oh, this song is so fucking dumb. You're making it's your heart. I think I'm first since I joined your Ko-Fi. Does that mean you know my real name? Kinda. It's okay. It's like a well. It's like a well understood rule. It's like an unspoken rule that we don't talk about your real identity. Is this your first time hearing Dumbbell? This is one of my favorite songs from Glorb. I've been me forever, yeah. Don't mix business with my pleasure. They don't love me, I don't care. They say, Larry, you a lobster. How the fuck you get so sad? They say, Larry acting selfish cause he focused on himself. I mean, no, don't say that. Me forever, I've been me forever, yeah. I'm a 6-foot fucking lobster from my head down to my tail. They say, Larry, are you yeet? I don't know, so here's a bell. That was dumb hard, that's a dumb bell. Jesus Christ. Hmm.
We are gathered here today to
Sorry, give me a sec.
After months of gang-related crime, Karen Plankton, wife of notorious gangster Sheldon J. Plankton, was shot dead outside the home.
Alright, I'm tired, but I did an impromptu recording session though. What were you recording, Hexa? And every up gets stamped, and every out gets stamped. Now you crowd it every out up here. I just whenever it's still funny, right? Because Larry's just there vibing. He's not really dissing anyone. It's all day from the bottom. They need to we know. Oh, five-player legal company with mods. Ooh, how'd it go? I never played Lethal Company. I'm too scared. I'm a big bitch. So, Ethan, hi K, Queen K. Good evening to you. How's your day been? Are you safe? It's been raining super hard for us. Randomly.
Yeah. Look at this. Yeah. See that motherfucker right there? He had to listen to Plankton's depressing ass song about how much he misses Karen. So I was thinking, let's show him exactly.
Play Lethal with me someday.
With a dead ass
We'll do like a massive lobby. It was an experience. Could probably go do an okay 9-minute video with 3.5 hours worth of footage. Ooh. Are you really bringing up your new YouTube channel? Are you reviving your old YouTube or gonna make like a new channel? Every penny shouted by the builder. You think a big silver, but I still fuck. Doing fine. All my pets have problems with the thunder though. Yeah. I can imagine it being like that. Especially with like loud sounds and stuff. Stay safe. Stay safe though. This one sent you. Just gonna stick with that. I already have the one I sent you. Just gonna stick with that. Okay, okay. Let me check your skin. I'm so famous. Like a nation. Oh, can somebody give Hexa permission? Like 600 seconds. So if Hexa wants to share their YouTube channel. I don't think Hexa streams, but they have like a YouTube video. They have a YouTube channel, sorry. Come to cam to bubble bass. I just say whole bass. It is an official mod. It's a DLC. It's a DLC map. I haven't uploaded the video over there. Oh, okay, then. Well, if you do want to send it, I guess, just in case. You know what's sad about this map? It doesn't have the Squidward smells one. It does have Bold and Brash, but no. It does have Bold and Brash, but no Squidward smells, which kind of sucks. Like a May song. Piss you, fucking bitch. And then here's the vengeance.
Let me just grab this.
Yes, and
Put that there, snap that, grab this here little voice module, insert that, add the BBL.
BBL. Oh my god, Karen, you're big. Back with a vengeance, and Mac got extended. Body in the west side to snap like Avengers. There is lore, yeah, there is lore. I think the main lore starts at. I think they go ham on the lore starting with the bottom. I think it was. I think the bottom is where they go ham on the lore. All right, BRB. Okay. Like Goku. Karen would. Golden Brash is used to a graffiti to a trash can is a low blow to Squidward. That's what I'm saying. It's like, why is there a big tub of mayonnaise here? Like, they really go ham. They really went ham and like belongs in the trash bit for it. I just feel sad for Squidward. He doesn't deserve that. Yeah. Kung Fu is rad. When you hum into the girl, they traded to a diamond. They shining. The drums like a gold brick. You can see it sounds like Rubik's. Breaking news! SpongeBob is fucking useless. He's back in the bit. Bitch. Yeah, you shouldn't over decorate though. James, I suggest not over decorating your overlay. It's gonna do like, it's gonna make it look overbloated. If you're still working on your overlay, I assume. Oh, yeah. Oh, and this paint make the black red. And here SpongeBob gets fucking shot.
Ambulance now! Someone call an ambulance!
And here's like a country sad song.
Hey, SpongeBob, I brought you a little something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Sandy. That's good.
Spongy, I can't keep doing this. All the violence, all the shootings, the death that hangs around me, it smothers me. Now Krabs is talking about building bunkers underground to escape Karen. I just can't do this anymore. I'm leaving you, SpongeBob.
Damn.
I'm leaving you.
Sisters cry. Cause lately I've been bleeding on my mind. You say this right. On the water, no one sees a teary eye. Dude, that fucking line goes hard. Because underwater, nobody sees a teary eye. That goes hard. And now it's like- You're by your side. Cause lately I've been missing all the love without you. Gangsters cry.
Oh, bartender. Just the
Gangsters cry.
extra lean. Round here it's open, carry open bottles too. And when the sheriff's in my door, I'm always hoping that it's you. No, I'm drinking.
Oh, I got a screen. There's just notification chat screens vertical horizontal. Oh, okay. So you're preparing for you're also TikTok proofing your overlay, I would assume. The gangsters cry. Lately I've been waiting on my mind. Waiting on my mind. It's getting fine. In water, no one sees a teary eye. Gangsters cry. Lately I've been missing all you. That they ain't the same without you. Been feeling. Gangsters cry. Oh, sorry. I didn't. I immediately assumed you were TikTok proofing your account.
Hey, Krabs, fuck you. I got
Okay,
your
D and
formula
okay,
and
D and D.
order.
D and D. D and D. D and D. On the Discord, of course. Ah, I see, I see. I'll check it out in a bit. Are you guys finding these SpongeBob vids? It's a playlist. The good ones are made by a person named Glor, but that's what we're listening to right now. But yeah, this all of these are made by Glor. It has lore too, so if you want to catch up with us. The formula, the formula. As I told you, play for the people. D&D. Okay, so I'm gonna check check these out later. You should. Now here's the bottom two, my other favorite song. Bing, 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 bing. Sonic Boom! Ah. You can put it on art. Or you can DM it to me directly. My DMs are open. I can live the reef, you're entitled. Carries my shadow, bitch, you go wherever I. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. I'll come back to you. Come on, the studio, bro, I'm back. Cookie, let's get that back. This is each of contact. You get the whole master. Just gonna bring the chum bucket. And I'll be on my shit. Don't take this guacamole. Don't take this guacamole. Don't take me Sandio. Oh, that's me. I'll be on my hips, fucking me. Gonna do the dipper with my teeth. Yeah, it's so good. It's like the ad lib of like Gary go meow meow meow. Fucking hydro. And then take the reef, turning tidal. Gary is my shadow, but you go wherever I go. Meow meow meow. Gary hit them with the meow meow meow. Gary hit them with the meow meow meow. Gary hit them with the ho. I'm a stone face kill like my motherfucking house is. How do we take a dosey though like fuck you where your mouth is? Let me out this fucking firing at the fucking tablets all the houses. My trigger finger fast. Ramadan. I'm addicted to this cash. I want it all. At the top of flow is back. With the Mober said relax. It's just not up in his ass. So hetero. Know the stab like money. Know the scrunch like fun. Know the slower keep shutting. Know the squid likes guns. So we all got in common when the shit's setting. It's a dead fucking roach. So you city ready. Run! Until leaves fucking hydro. Yeah, Dumbo's still top one for me. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. How many songs after this one again? White Christmas and then Mob Ties. Oh, Trendsetter and then Mob Ties. I see.
Time has moved forward and brought us another beautiful white Christmas. As you know, though, some fuckery is bound to be afoot. We can see the Krusty Krab elves packaging their bountiful harvest of pure Colombian cocaine, and Dankton over here cutting fentanyl into his dog shit cocaine. But it's probably going to snap.
White Christmas.
LOL. Let's take a closer look, shall we?
Season 2 big falling to the fallen da 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 da. Yeah, hearing fuckery from like a from like a French accent is very silly. And I'm so glad this game does not have full damage. It's the season to be jolly. The horrid and jolly. Da 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 da.
I get it. I'm supposed to be the Grinch. Yay! Merry fucking Christmas. I hope you get festive. Sorry I'm infested. You know my ass dyslexic. Sonny's on my wish list and Alvin's on my hit list.
You find your curious if it didn't have full damage. Oof. Oof. Seeing an image will almost ensure it. If whenever you're done cleaning Krusty Krab, thought you're getting pretty much though. I'll probably check it off stream if that's okay with you. Do us. La 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 la.
Are you serious, Eugene? I'm just playing
Take the forward. No, I wasn't playing. I was legit gonna flex Plankton. La 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 la.
Merry Christmas, Gorbians. You're never getting that fucking Family Guy track, though. Ha ha ha. Nah, my brother thinks you can see. Ha ha ha. Look.
We have Trendsetter.
I'm a
Trendsetter. Up squasher. And then a band getting top shutter. Huh. Remember, I'm rock bottom. I'm feeling mad better. Just love me cause you know I'm a up squasher. And then a band getting top shutter. I forgot I have scopes. I forgot I have long scopes. Whoops. There you go.
Laugh to the bank with a man damn pack, yeah, and turn a stone's face to a mansion. Get Texas up, pussy like Phantom. Catch him at the crib, make him sit Chris Hansen. Yeah, I ain't no predator. Shit, I'm addicted to the sound of cash registers.
Yeah. You're getting tactical water gun. Yeah. You do a Glorbs on tier list? Maybe. Honestly, we can do that. We can do that next week. Just remind me to do one next week. It was setting critical. Gonna do. Don't we have Splatoon for that specific reason? What do you want to do next week? That's a good question. Because aside from doing art, because I do plan on like speed running some commission sketches tomorrow or next week, and then we're gonna be playing some community games next week. It's pretty vague right now, but I just know I want to do like it's really vague right now, but I do know I just want to do a more 24/7 stream. I want to try doing that and see how far my PC can go. The solo.
What are we thinking, swag? Army boy, that shit was fucking gas. We're gonna turn this shit to a fucking mosh pit.
That shit was fucking gas.
They thought they had us in the first half, huh? No.
I am back. Never gonna leak. Never gonna die. Now that I'm him, cause there's only one eye, cause he's rolling in the deep. Set him on fire, but you're burning with the down, cause you're back online, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Really, is really living that life. Really. Really, is really living that. You just make it like queso. You just make it face like rainbow. Risk or not to risk, Dio? No. No, Dio. It's not gonna be worth it, Dio. I'm telling you. Yeah. Risk of Rain? I already have that. I think it would be to play Splatoon 1 multiplayer on emulator. Everyone can play that. What about Splatoon 3? Doesn't anyone play Splatoon 3? I have to introduce myself. Not gonna lie. Puff is like the weirdest addition for the Glorb universe. I just don't like what she looks like right now. She looks weird. I don't know what to tell you. Does that make me misogynist? Never gonna leak, never gonna die. Never done him, cause there's only one eye, cause he's rolling in the deep. Set a bonfire cause you're floating in the dark cause you're back online, yeah. We're really learning the tide. Really, we're really living our life. Really, really.
SpongeBob, me boy, where's all me money? And where's the customers?
Relax, Krabs. I've got a plan.
Those 3D
Just
characters
forget
on
the bank
Squid
and
Game.
warehouse
Squid
clerk.
Game shitpost true.
That tough bitch is watching those camera tapes. As soon as Krabs, Pat, and I hit the casino and start gambling, put that shit on loop so we can find a way into
See,
the
it's
vault.
it's what I was
Gang,
saying.
word is that Dennis the Don
Looks
is now head of
uncanny.
security. Watch out for his bitch ass.
Yeah, okay, SpongeBob. So basically you want to do an Ocean's 11, huh? Alright then, fuck it. Let's go!
Oh, money. Money.
Froze it over, wallet getting fat as fucking Oprah. Check under my seat, it's not a garbage, it's a cobra. Had to shut him down, snake skin on my low friend.
Yeah, because it makes sense for Sandy Cheeks or Sandy B Cheeks. Sandy B Cheeks to look like that because she did have like a bikini look for her like original outfit, and then Globe just ended up using her like spacesuit default. Oh my god, it's Dennis. Oh shit. I think I lost connection there. Hello. Yeah. Stream did die because of subs. Lamo. That via subs. I'm back. Thank you for the gift sub, D. I appreciate it. That's silly. No, I'm still here. I think. Hello? Okay. Question. Have you guys seen the Are you guys aware that there is a thing called the SpongeBob musical? Have you guys seen the SpongeBob musical? It's one of my favorite. It's one of my first musicals ever, and it's one of my favorite. Not gonna lie. I'm not sure if it's on YouTube, but we'll see. Sponge. Yeah, there's a SpongeBob musical, and there is. I wanna look for the. Where? Wait. How many is that? Um. Thank you for the 5 gifted, Sever. Appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy your subs. Is it this version? Can I play this version instead? Oh, that's not the original one. Live stage. Oh, you fuck you, Sever. What do you mean? Don't fight, please. Hello? What is going on? How many are we on right now? Uh, that's a lot of subs. Wait, I still need to look for SpongeBob musical. Oh, here it is, the slime tutorial one. Alright, we're watching this. We're watching the SpongeBob musical.
Oh, that is me seat. You see, I need to be as
A fight broke for top supporter. All right, because we have the for the top supporter. I'll draw like a Sunday plus OC drawing of the top supporter.
And put away your phone, sir. You planning on filming this?
Yar! I'm making a pirate copy. Yeah, that's illegal. Get him out of here.
They're gonna be listening to the SpongeBob musical, reviving.
This is pirate prejudice. Pig leg phobia. Yo, ho, we won't go.
How many subs was that? Wait, how many subs? How many subs are we at on right now?
Your Facebook and your Instagrams, and no pictures
Ah, 60, 168. Oh shit, we're so close to the hand cam stream. Yeah. Top supporter has. Dio, you're at the very top. You don't need to do more. Already, I think you're at the very top. I need to recount how many subs you guys gifted because I need to manually keep track of it. But yeah, top subscriber, top gifter gets a Sunday X OC drawing together. Something I'm sorry. Please cook some food for yourself, Hexa. Please take care of yourself. We're fighting for weekly gifted sub rank. Ah, right. Now you have my actual OC now. Yeah, I know what your OC looks like now. Okay, we're gonna be listening to the SpongeBob musical. So I think we should be doing this off stream. Help my things like bugging. We can do this in a watch party. That'd be amazing. You guys can see it though. I'm gonna make it bigger. Hello, Agni. Dude, voice. The voices? Subs chat. The handcam. Yeah, the handcam stream is gonna be at 175 subs. There you go. Oh. How many is that? That's 3. As I saw you ready, it's intent to set sail. The OC. Yeah. Because I'm helping Hexa with their OC. Oh, let me know if the audio is like fine. I think I need to boost it. Thank you for the like, Agni. Beautiful bikini bottom day.
And I'm singing an opening number.
Ooh, I want a verse. Hi, Mr. Snack.
Wait,
This busy schedule makes it hard.
I have like a weird memory. I was like in old YouTube, right? And then I have this like vague memory of this one video called SpongeBob Robs a Bank. Are you guys familiar with that video? SpongeBob robs a bank. Silly as shit. Let me know if you guys are familiar with that. I think I've heard of it. It's just like a MS Paint. It's just like an MS Paint animatic. It goes wild. I don't know if I can show that on. I don't think I can show that on YouTube. So we might hold off on that. I don't know if I can show that on Twitch. So we might hold off on that. Anyway, thank you for the hype train and for the gift subs. I appreciate it. 4 subs away. 4 subs away from 4 gift subs away from what they call the hand cam stream, as well as another gotcha pull. Who's gonna do it? I'm not egging anyone, but who's gonna do it? SpongeBob. I don't know what to watch anymore or listen to anymore. Still have the videos. I think I was able to like listen on a video before, like off stream. Like actually kind of like listening to. Wait, where's the ladder? Oof, oof, oof. Oh, that's why I was like super slow. So grab the ladder, shall we? The world renowned. Oh, we can't even put it in there. Damn it. Okay. We'll save the musical for like a different date because there's a better version of this one, but I have to download it. Let's go and no, let's go watch a documentary about the SpongeBob musical. You guys are so you guys know what you're getting into, and if you guys are interested, we'll watch the SpongeBob musical on the Discord server.
The year is 2017, and the cast is putting the final touches on SpongeBob SquarePants the musical before opening at the Palace Theater in New York City. It is here that we find director Tina Landau. Landau's career up to this point was defined by producing experimental indie vibe theater, often dealing with complex, isolated characters as they fought against their environment. With productions like William Saroyan's Time of Your Life and Tracy Letts' Superior Donuts under her belt, not many could exactly see her at the helm of SpongeBob SquarePants the musical. Even Landau never saw it as a possibility, turning down the pitch already once 10 years prior.
Illegal
She
Hamilton
felt that
video
there was
essay.
no way to bring the show to the stage in a compelling and convincing way. And honestly,
Oh, we
she
can
wasn't
also
the only
watch
one.
the documentary about the
Wanting a near
the Spider-Man
impossible
musical.
task to bring a beloved animated character to life without coming off as campy or insulting. Now, a live-action SpongeBob show wasn't a new concept, but what Nickelodeon had been working with up to this point wasn't exactly up to Broadway standards. The show SpongeBob Live at the Nick Hotel in Orlando proves to be a great example that while SpongeBob may look cute on the television, in reality, yeah, he wouldn't hesitate to stab somebody.
I think that's canon. SpongeBob wouldn't hesitate to stab anyone.
SpongeBob show creator Steven Hillenburg felt the same way as Landau. He was afraid that the show would end up focusing too much on spectacle and fluff, which went against everything that he felt SpongeBob represented. With Viacom, the parent company of Nickelodeon, and a multi-billion-dollar corporation involved, it could be assumed that no matter what the show was going to be, it would be staged so that they could capitalize on the SpongeBob name once again. However, much to the surprise of Landau, her agent wrote back to her to let her know that Nickelodeon wasn't producing the show to be a cash grab. The only way the show would be greenlit to move to Broadway would be if it effectively brought something new to the SpongeBob name,
Nice.
and in turn would elevate the brand by using it as a vehicle to do something new and unexpected. Hillenburg was also adamant that he would only want the production to be done if they could find a way to capture
Oh, this was
the
when Hillenburg is still
that
alive.
he had had during his
R.I.P.
original 3
Gone too
seasons as
soon.
showrunner. It was in Hillenburg's response that Landau soon knew why she had been asked to direct, and why she had to take the job. Landau began watching this series while also learning more about experimental animation and Dadaism, a form of art that became prominent during World War I, which evokes a feeling of nonsense and whimsy. Both of these art forms served as a key inspiration for the original show. This can be seen in the early episodes of SpongeBob, especially
Doodle
with
Bob.
scenes like this from Doodle Bob, or
Oh, hi,
this clip from
Mignon.
the episode Life and Crime.
Yeah, buns and ties.
Yeah,
This
butts
lit
and
Landau's
ties.
creative mind ablaze, and she began deciphering what type
Oh
of
yeah,
artistic
butts and ties.
combinations and variations she could bring to the table for the show. And it was in that moment that she began to become more excited about the possibilities that could come from the production. Going into this project, Landau couldn't imagine doing anything other than a Broadway show using the giant foam mascots that had become popular? Is that the word? Instead of doing that, she asked herself what she could create that would be believable and exciting to her. She drew inspiration from the original series, in which a huge part of its innate beauty is that it allows for creative freedom, where there are no limitations on what can or can't be done. I mean, think about it. The show follows a dish sponge, who's best friends with a starfish and a squirrel from Texas that wears a spacesuit and lives in a giant tree dome. A pretty far cry from Perry Mason. It also doesn't just stick to one traditional art form, but instead serves as a hybrid of numerous styles that create a beautiful collage of creativity. Using this as an inspiration, Landau knew that the Broadway show needed to combine art, performance, and music to create a new, vibrant universe. A universe that didn't require giant foam mascots, but instead, human beings portraying the characters. In her mind, choosing to not conceal the actors would in turn help the audience to be more engaged with the show and give them characters that they could identify with.
Oh,
And
there's a
while all of this
jellyfish.
sounded great, Nickelodeon still had to be convinced. Being a visual person, Landau created a presentation for the heads of the network which perfectly encapsulated what she wanted the show to be.
Oh god damn, I can't.
Landau is on record as saying she wanted a handmade, messy splatter of paint, glue stick
Look at that
smeared
Larry.
visual
Look at that Larry
representation
outfit.
of Bikini Bottom and SpongeBob. They were sold. But while Landau now had a somewhat clearer vision of what the show would be, it would still take a lot of work to get it to Broadway. Chapter 2: A Sponge Out of Water. It probably goes without saying that the real world and a cartoon one play by different rules. In the real world, we're stuck having to obey the laws of physics, where no one can fly, our limbs can only stretch as far as our bodies allow, and safes falling on people, it typically results in death or at least serious injury. But this is part of what makes watching cartoons so much fun. There's no limitations on what's possible. In the land of the cartoon, it's entirely believable that a 4-inch sponge can be a fry cook for hundreds of anchovies using a hydrodynamic spatula with port and starboard attachments.
Bachelor.
However, this was the first obstacle that Landau and her newly appointed designer David Zinn had to overcome. How do you bring the fantastic absurdity of a 90s Nicktoon to the realm of reality? It was a daunting task, and the only way to conquer it was to make it smaller. Instead of focusing on finding the solution in one lump sum, Landau instead decided to take it piece by piece.
Man, the delivery is actually
First year or
taking
so
too
of the
long. I don't think the
process
delivery is
was
coming
dedicated
tonight.
To defining a movement
Already midnight,
vocabulary
unless
to
they're
translate
willing to
logic
deliver
that's
it during
abundant in the
midnight.
cartoons
I don't think they
into
are.
a type of physics that
we'll
our
see.
world operates
And my
by.
phone's still here, so
The definition of
waiting
this
to go on.
vocabulary came from determining how the characters of Bikini Bottom would
Hey.
move through their everyday lives, with the main focus being on how they walked. Roughly 3 years after she had received the
Hey.
email asking her to helm the project, and before they even had an idea of what the story for the show would be, Landau began holding workshops focusing on the visual and physical
Dude, I
aspects
love-
of bringing SpongeBob
I used to
life.
be a theater
Various
actor.
performers would gather into a rehearsal space where Landau would start.
Oh, you
the
ordered
sessions
a
with simple
blowhigh?
message. She would say,
It's the
"We're
first
going
I've
to make a
heard
lot
of
of
this
stuff,
ever. You never told
and
me.
no one owns anything. It's all going into a giant
Unless you
pile
did
in
and
the
I just
middle of the
forgot.
room, and we're going to
How
pick
big is the
out
blowhigh you
best of the
ordered?
best." The room became a
One
giant
of
playground
us.
for the performers.
One of
In
us.
part because Landau wanted it to feel that way. She didn't want to limit or restrict anything, because in doing so, it would rob the production of the spirit of the original
I
series,
see, I see.
where everything
I
has to
probably
be thrown at the wall.
Missed it
And
then, or
after they
didn't
run out
remember.
of things to throw, pick up the kitchen sink. Landau's process of selecting what worked and what didn't work came from an unlikely place, but would ultimately play a large role in the success of the creation of the show.
100 centimeters? Nice. It's pretty long.
Yeah. For what? It's good stuff. The last one, the kind, man. One hit we. The last guy's like 2 to 3 days. How much is it? Your price. Make it disappear.
Miami Vice was a critically and commercially successful show in the 1980s that was known for its stylish presentation of Miami as a city of action, danger, and lots of neon. part of what helped with the show keeping this continuity in regards to location,
I'm gonna get
casting,
to
and
sleep.
scripts
Hey,
was due to a
so another
liaison
blowhigh
who was in
haver.
charge of determining
Congratulations.
what worked and what didn't.
Our daddy
Their
told us
job
not
was
to
to
be
walk up
ashamed
to
of our
things
blowhighs,
and either
especially because
A,
all the good,
nod their
because of
head
all
yes
the good
and
sides
say
and all.
vice, or B, shake their heads no and say not vice. This was how Landau treated the early workshops, by pointing and deciding if something was vice or not vice.
Not.
By the end of the year, Landau and Zinn could tell that they were beginning to get a better hold on the feeling that the production needed to take. The show wasn't
these
going to be
sketches,
an
these sketches
imitation
look
of the
amazing.
cartoon, and instead was going to take place in its own universe, while still paying homage to the original series. The design of the characters would be scaled back, and no foam suits would be used, besides the occasional ones like Larry the Lobster. With the feeling of the show established, and having a source that thrives off as much macabre humor as SpongeBob does, Landau knew that she needed to bring on board a playwright who could channel
Oh,
them,
he really is.
and who better than Kyle Jarrow. Jarrow was no stranger to off-the-wall humor, with the first play of his playwriting career being Alex Timber's 2004 A Very Merry Unauthorized Children's Scientology Pageant, as a part of Les Frères Quebusier, which is touched on in our Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson video. Upon being approached for the production, Jarrow would have the same reaction that pretty much the rest of the cast, crew, and soon audiences would share. They're making SpongeBob into a musical? One of the most important criteria that needed to
Wow,
be checked off
doubters.
the list for him was to make sure that the form matched the content. Before jumping on board,
Yes, one was
Jarrow
always
had to be
missing.
certain that a Broadway musical
Where have
was the
you
right way
been?
to tell that character's story. It only took 3 minutes of a pitch before he was sold. Around the same time, Landau also began the intimidating task of casting one of the most recognizable cartoon characters in modern history. The audition process would be simple, numerous 3-day workshops that focused on movement and creativity. An actor named Brian Norris had been auditioning for many projects in the city when he decided to audition for SpongeBob. The roles he was lined up for were serious, and the audition rooms were dark and brooding, with lots of whispering happening behind a large white table. When he found himself in the room for SpongeBob, he could instantly tell that the feeling of the environment was different. It was warm, inviting, and above all else, fun. So fun, in fact,
Fun
that
stuff
Norris
to fuck
soon
you
found
and
himself
pay me.
sabotaging all of his other auditions to get into SpongeBob. This was the same feeling that Lily Cooper felt. She was blown away by the collaboration that happened in the auditions and the stress-free environment that had been created, which included her having to make up a karate dance on the spot. Meanwhile, all the way across the country, one of Cooper's classmates, a young theater student named Ethan Slater, had applied to be an apprentice at a theater company in Connecticut, where he had been cast as Benvolio in Romeo and Juliet. He soon received a phone call from a casting director who told him that they actually had another project that they felt he would be perfect for. Sitting in his friend's dorm room, holding a SpongeBob plushie, and looking at a SpongeBob poster, Slater opened up his email to see something waiting for him, with the subject line, Untitled Tina Landau Book. In his class, he was currently reading her book, Viewpoints, so instantly, his heart began racing. When he opened the sides, he was met with a scene involving a character named Bubble Burt. Slater had been a lifelong fan of SpongeBob, and when he started reading the scene, he started to get the feeling that the scene sounded familiar to him.
Bubble Bird.
That's when he realized why he recognized it. The scene was from Dying for Pie, where Squidward and SpongeBob sit and watch the sunset while Squidward waits for SpongeBob to explode from a pie bomb. When Slater arrived for the 3-day workshop, he knew that he didn't have a SpongeBob impression in his back pocket. So instead of trying to fake one, he did the whole thing in his own voice. And when the opportunity to do SpongeBob's laugh arose, he instead opted for a chuckle. Little did he know that it was exactly what Landau was looking for. She went up to Slater and said, "Listen, I love what you're doing. Come back in and do the laugh. It's kind of important." And so the remainder of the 2 days was spent perfecting
That's
his
me.
voice
It's
and
like
the laugh
SpongeBob
before
laugh
he was ultimately
impression.
offered the opportunity to play SpongeBob. The show was beginning to take shape,
Rate
And
my
already it looked like
SpongeBob
Mr. SquarePants was in good hands. They had struck gold with their lead, an acclaimed director was at the helm of the show, a creative genius was in charge of the design, and an immensely talented playwright had finally narrowed down what the main arc of the story needed to be.
Okay, I think I'm done with the
Jero knew
roof.
that in order for the play to work, he couldn't turn one of the storylines from the original cartoon into the
Me
basis for
too.
the show. Episodes of
Go to
SpongeBob
my
typically only run 11 minutes,
browser real
and the main
Thank you.
conflicts wouldn't lend themselves to a 2-hour narrative. If they were going to turn SpongeBob into a full-length stage show, they were going to need a threat. A huge threat. A giant threat. An Avengers-level threat. It was going to need to be SpongeBob at the end of the world. Chapter 3. An Unlikely Hero. Yes, of course it's SpongeBob, you silly. Kyle Jarrow loved to describe the book, or script, for the musical as Our Town meets Armageddon meets SpongeBob.
I sent a request to you.
Over the
Bijan
course of
going
the
back
show,
to sleep. Have a great rest
Bikini
of the
Bottom
stream.
is
I
threatened
was
by
about
impending
to
doom
check that
from a
actually.
foreboding volcano named Mount Humongous.
Right, I'm gonna just check
With
it.
the city
Like,
desperate for a way to save themselves, Plankton and Karen craft a plan to take advantage of this fear by convincing the citizens of Bikini Bottom to enter a escape pod. Unknown to the citizens, the escape pod is actually a device that will hypnotize them into liking the chum bucket. SpongeBob won't buy it though. And with the help of Patrick and Sandy,
Okay,
the three
let me fix this
decide
up
to
for you
scale the
real quick.
volcano to stop it from erupting by using a eruptor interrupter. How this hasn't been an actual SpongeBob episode yet is beyond me. With the book beginning to take shape, Landau then had to figure out how to approach the music.
If you're gonna do a musical, you want different vignettes into different emotions.
Cause he's just a simple sponge. All I want is the simple life I love.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Brendan Urie. So there's for the musical they collaborated with a lot of like singers and songwriters, and one of them is Brendan Urie from Panic. The Brendan Urie.
One of the things that makes the original series so endearing are the variations between the citizens of Bikini Bottom. No one creature is like the next. It was from this variation that Landau found her inspiration for her unorthodox approach to the music. Whereas most shows depend on 1 or 2 composers for the entire run of the show, Landau decided to rely on approximately 15. Jarrow and Landau went through the script, outlining and song spotting, which is where they would determine where the songs would be, which character they would be for, and what the songs would need to accomplish. After they had the songs spotlighted, they then tried to figure out who would be perfect to write them. An executive in music at Nickelodeon named Doug Cohn had been responsible in securing acts for many shows, including the Kids' Choice Awards. With a position like that, he proved to play an instrumental role in setting up the meetings with the potential artists that Landau and Jarrow had lined up. Remarkably, out of all the artists that they had approached, nearly 98% of the artists said yes.
Oh my god, it's Mimi.
Who said no?
Hello, Mimi.
I don't know.
It's been a while.
Probably
I'm
Bono.
familiar.
That guy. This led to a
You guys all over the
star-studded
place.
soundtrack,
True.
including songs from John Legend, Panic at the Disco, Cyndi Lauper, Steven Tyler and Joe Perry, The Flaming Lips, Lady Antebellum, and the late great David Bowie, just to name a few. With all that star power and songs coming from multiple avenues, it meant that they would need someone even more capable with music to help with the actual organization and tweaking of the songs that would inevitably be happening
Trying to
in the
remember.
rehearsal. To solve
Yeah,
this
David
problem,
Bowie.
the production brought on Pulitzer Prize-winning composer and lyricist Tom Kitt, most notably from Next Normal, on board to serve as a musical supervisor. Many have gone on record saying that without Tom Kitt, there was no way that the idea would have worked. Kitt was able to interface with the original artists by running all potential changes by them, and in turn, made sure that they felt that they were safe and taken care of in the back and forth artistic process that took place during the rehearsals.
All right, it's 7:17, and SpongeBob the Musical is the new stage production based on the popular cartoon.
So the show's first ever performance will take place tonight.
Come 2016, the show was finally ready for its first test audience. It would open at the Oriental Theater in Chicago on June 19th, 2016. When it comes to theater, Chicago has one of the smartest crowds in the world. This was a critical moment. They had to know if the show was able to appeal not only to kids, but also to adults. When the curtain fell on the first night, the cast and crew waited on pins and needles to see what the reception would be. They all had experienced skepticism when signing on for the show, and they were sure that the theater-going audience felt the same way when deciding whether or not to go see it. The question was, would they be able to win them over? The answer was either a yes or a it's almost there. The Chicago production received rave reviews, with numerous reviewers praising the cast, music, book, and design. Perhaps the most impactful review came from Dean Richards of WGN-TV, stating that the story is multi-layered for kids and adults. It all adds up to one of the most fun, well-produced, and best-acted shows Chicago has seen in a long time. In total, the production had to wait a year and a half before finally securing a theater on Broadway. But, now having a theater secured, Landau knew there was time to start editing after one of her directing friends watched the show and told her everything is amazing and everything goes on for too long. Landau took this to heart and started trimming the show to make sure that it didn't linger on moments for too long. As a result, the show got tighter and funnier. Set and costume designer David Zinn was able to turn the prestigious Palace Theater in New York into the nautical world of Bikini Bottom, with a breathtaking design that welcomed the audience into the show. Much to the same vein as Alex Timbers in Bloody Bloody, Landau and Zinn wanted the audience to feel like they were a part of the show, as opposed to watching it through a box. Like every other aspect of the show, Zinn didn't want to do an imitation, and instead dedicated himself to creating a design that captured the essence of Bikini Bottom. When looking at the original cartoon, the city is made up of objects that have been dropped onto the ocean floor. Using this as inspiration, the kelp was made from pool noodles, and hula hoops were used to make corals. It could have been so easy to spend the budget on expansive, lavish sets and props. But by Zinn deciding to take the inventive and practical approach, he also found himself finding a way to infuse the big-budget, commercial behemoth of a show with the same indie feel that Landau and the original show were inspired by. Soon, it was time for the production to open on Broadway. The opening night cast consisted of Ethan Slater as SpongeBob, Lily Cooper as Sandy, Danny Skinner as Patrick Starr, Gavin Lee as Squidward Tentacles, Wesley Taylor as Plankton, Jailyn Christine Lee Josie
very gay
as Pearl,
Plankton, by the way.
and Brian
Good for
Ray
him.
Norris as Mr. Krabs. The Broadway production also was able to bring on board the original SpongeBob, Tom Kenny, to be the voice of the narrator over the course of the show. The show would open on Broadway at the Palace Theater on December 4th, 2017. The crowds began to file in, many with their arms crossed, fully prepared to hate the train wreck that they were about to see. There wasn't one person in the theater over the age of 12 who wasn't skeptical at the idea of a SpongeBob SquarePants Broadway musical. As the show progressed, however, those same people found themselves starting to uncross their arms. They found themselves laughing, gasping, even crying, and eventually standing to applaud the show and the story that they had just witnessed. Once again, the show was able to defy expectations, and it became a critical and commercial hit on Broadway. By the time that the Tonys came around, the show was able to tie the producers and Hamilton for most nominations, ranking in 12,
Wow.
but somehow only winning one. That award went to David Zinn for Best Scenic Design.
I think
The show
going
would
up
continue to
against.
run for
I think going up
327
against
regular
fucking
performances before ultimately
Hamilton.
closing on September 16th, 2018, due to a decline in ticket sales, with many kids going back to school, and mainly in part due to a renovation on the Palace Theater taking place. Plain and simple, the deck was stacked against SpongeBob SquarePants the musical from the very first email. And looking at other prominent IPs that have ran on Broadway, it was a safe bet to assume that it would crash and burn, and yet, it found a way to thrive. The question is, how? Chapter 4. Not just a simple sponge. Let's get one thing out of the way. We live in interesting times. I mean, have you seen TikTok? The world used to operate in a different way. People used to wake up, go to work, come home, eat dinner with the family, and then go to sleep. There was still a sense of privacy where people could disconnect from the world by closing the door to their house. But we now live in a world where we're all connected and where it's more difficult than ever to get away from that. Social media has made it to where no matter where we are, we can always see people's opinions, photos, and what's going on in the world, typically within seconds. And as we all grow up together through social media, it's almost as if SpongeBob was able to transcend television, and instead, it became something even more timeless and powerful. A meme. It's fascinating because even though we grew up with Rocko's Modern Life and the Rugrats, the only one that truly captures what we feel and relate to as we grow up
You'd think
is
though. You'd
SpongeBob.
think it's gonna be like
He's relatable
moved to a
and timeless.
NordVPN sponsorship.
This
but
was one of
it
the biggest
didn't.
reasons the show on Broadway was a hit. The team was able to craft a SpongeBob story that hit on our childhood nostalgia and reintroduced us to the type of SpongeBob story that we really hadn't seen since the SpongeBob SquarePants movie in 2004. A story where it was great for kids, but it also had themes and humor that we would only start to understand as we grew. Also, instead of shunning it, they were able to capitalize on the meme culture that surrounded the series as well. When you have a minute, head over to the Twitter account for the SpongeBob SquarePants Broadway show. Much like the series, it is a hodgepodge of the random humor that we have come to expect from SpongeBob on the internet. The account is an example of social media marketing at its finest, where it wasn't dedicated to simply saying, "Be sure to get your tickets now," but instead was dedicated to creating enjoyable content that people could like, share, and relate to. It became a destination that people needed to follow to see what they would say next. And what's more, they did it in a way where it felt natural, as opposed to
How do you do, fellow kid?
What?
the Twitter and social media presence helped the musical.
Hey, Alter.
Because it's like word of mouth
Good
advertising,
afternoon?
but on
Question mark?
crack. The
How's
reaction
the
to the show
wire?
began to spread through Twitter.
I saw
and
the
soon,
thing you posted on
much
the
like with
Discord. Is
Spider-Man,
that you? Is
public
that your
curiosity
wife
began
or
to
husband?
skyrocket. For a different reason this time, however. Instead of going to see if it was as big of a train wreck as people were making it out to be, people had to go to see if it was really as good as people were
How's it
making
going,
it.
cutie?
The answer is, it really was.
Kind of
I
getting
shared the
sleepy.
same
Not gonna
sentiments
lie.
as the public did when I
We
found
did
out
try to
I
play
was going to be
Fortnite
doing a
earlier
video
and failed to
on
do so
SpongeBob
because
SquarePants the musical.
some memory
I was ready to
issues.
do a lengthy
So now we're just
what went
vibing.
wrong video on how the Broadway show completely
Oh, you
tarnished
said
the
like a
legacy of
couple
SpongeBob
picture
and how
of
big
you and
budget
somebody,
IP
so I
shows
thought,
had no
it
place
must
on
be your
Broadway.
wife.
But then, after 2
That dude,
hours
the
of
flip,
laughing
that
my
dude
head
did
off,
indeed do a
tapping
flip.
my foot to the music, and eventually crying when they break into Best Day Ever at the end, I was
Spoiler.
honestly shocked at how wrong I was. I was skeptical at the idea of SpongeBob being portrayed by live actors, but after 5 minutes, I found myself suspending my disbelief and fully embracing
That
the
dude did the full
actors as the
flip.
characters
Yeah,
that
he's very
I had grown up
talented.
with.
He could do the splits
And that's
too if
because
you
there was a
want.
method to getting the audience to do this. In an interview with Plankton actor Wesley Taylor, he spoke about how all of the characters started with a strong impression of their characters from the television show to help with welcoming the audience into the world and to help them identify with who their characters were. Once the production
This is really
carried on,
nice.
they would slowly drop
Yeah,
into
I
their
think I
own
would be too
voices
sleepy to
and their
play
own
Fortnite
unique
either
identities
way.
that they had crafted.
I didn't
for
get
all
my
of their
nappies
characters.
earlier.
This
Just
went
focus on
hand in
drawing.
hand with what Landau was
Look
going
at that bubble jump scare.
She wanted it to be recognizable, but not an imitation. And this was the main reason SpongeBob translated so well to the stage. The show had a strong creative lead in Tina Landau. From the beginning, Landau knew that she was the captain at the helm of the ship, but also knew that if she wanted the show to be a success, the key was in collaboration and respect for the property that she was responsible for. In a sense, SpongeBob SquarePants the musical is the anti-Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. Landau wasn't there to redefine the SpongeBob mythos, but rather to take it to new heights. And again, unlike Tamor, Landau knew that she couldn't do it by herself. It is so important to foster an environment where everyone knows that their opinions and ideas are valid. It's crucial to try everything and then choose what's vice and what's not vice. It's also worth noting that the show could have very easily fell victim to bringing in big names to compose the music. We all know it tends to happen. You'll be listening to a show recording by a prominent artist, and while the first few songs sound exactly like what the show needs to be, there's ultimately a spot where you can tell that they just gave up. But instead, by choosing to appeal to multiple artists, each song felt fresh and new. She also had a secret weapon in her arsenal, Tom Kit. Kit was able to seamlessly translate the music from being ready for the radio to being ready for the stage, which is not an easy task to undertake. This proves that it is crucial to surround yourself with a capable, enthusiastic, and creative team.
I just want to listen to one of the musical
Chapter
songs.
5.
I have like a couple of my favorites.
Was that
if you guys want to listen to it.
SpongeBob should not have worked as a live-action musical. And yet, against all expectations, it did. The main reason for that success is that they stayed true to the character, and what the original show stood for in terms of experimentation, innovation, and heart could have very easily gone the cash grab route, where SpongeBob runs on stage in a foam costume and asks people if they'll help him get the Krabby Patty secret formula back from Plankton.
Will you help me get the Krabby Patty formula?
Conventional wisdom. They defied the easy route.
No.
And they knew that
Fuck you,
SpongeBob
then.
could teach lessons and connect people of all ages. It also proved that the most important aspect
Wait, why would
of
SpongeBob
making
need
the
to
show
find the
the best
Krabby
it
Patty
could be
formula if
is through
he already knows the
collaboration
formula- the
and a
formula?
rigorous trial and error period where creativity is allowed to be off the wall. We can't forget why we're drawn to theater in the first place. It offers an escape and a chance for us to tap into the inner child that we've stashed away under bills, taxes, and an unhealthy diet. Theater
Not
allows us
taxes.
the chance to play. And that's something that professionals working in the industry forget. They take their work too seriously, to the point where they get too focused on reviews and awards that they forget to play and have fun creating something. The artistry gets suffocated by ego and capitalism. You have to realize that if you're lucky enough to be doing something like theater either as a career or even just as a hobby, you're in a powerful position where you are actually creating something. The only limitations come from your mind. If you want to be truly successful and happy with the work you're creating, you have to remember to play. This sense of play can trace itself back to the indie feel that was so important to the father of SpongeBob, Stephen Hillenburg, when he was creating the show in the late 90s. And I can be sure that wherever Hillenburg is watching, Landau and the entire cast and crew of SpongeBob the Musical were sure to be giving him the
rest.
best day
Do I
ever.
have anything for us? I don't think so. Let's see. Oop. Oh shit, okay. Alright, let's go listen to some of the songs. Because I do. Okay, songs are musical. Here's like a couple songs that I did like. So one of them is like Squidward's solo. Basically, Squidward here got played to be somebody's errand boy because he got promised to perform, but he got tricked. And so here it is.
I'm not a loser. I don't secretly hate myself. I'm not singing this to no one. It's not the case that no one cares. I'm not a failure. I don't not have talent. When others see me, they can't see the nobody that isn't there. maybe I am a loser. Huh?
You're not delirious with despair, and you're not calling truth ain't
Yeah, he got extra legs. It's actually pretty silly.
This is weird. I'm not a loser! They don't like me at all. I don't not leave the house, cause I don't not prefer to stay at home. I don't stink! I'm not a waste. I'm not all alone in thinking that I am not all alone. Look at me now, mama!
Yeah, that's great. He tap dances and he has like 4 feet here, so it elevates the tap dancing. You literally imagine tap dancing with like an extra pair of legs. I don't know how they do it, man. I'll think of it head pat. That's true, the other legs are pretty real. Also, Mel. Jesus Christ. I'm not a loser. They do not like me at all. I will not leave the house, cause I do not prefer to stay at home.
I don't
stink.
I'm not a waste. I'm not all alone in thinking that I'm not
all alone. It's really great. The other song. So there's that one song, and then there's the Plankton specific one. I wrote the song. Plankton. There's a Plankton rap. Yeah, there's a Plankton rap. Yeah, I remember this one. This is which version do I play? So context here. So they heard that there's like the volcano, right? It's gonna explode, and everyone wanted to. There was everyone's trying to like figure out a plan, and Plankton wants to capitalize this by trapping everyone into like trapping everyone in like I forgot what his specific plan was. It's kind of like the plan in SpongeBob the movie where he manages to like mind control everyone. Hello, how's it going today? Hello, how's it going? Yeah, eye patch. That's the really neat detail of like the design for Plankton here. He's meant to have like one eye patch, right? But hi Zerty, how's it going? I am doing fine. Fortnite did not work earlier, so we're just vibing with. No, well, there is a SpongeBob movie, but we're watching like a SpongeBob musical. There's always been a SpongeBob movie. There's like three. There's like four actually.
Right now, the get is good, so let's get out while we.
Oh, this is not the right version. I wish there was like a better version of this. This task force is for losers. I got the perfect plan.
You couldn't rap if your life depended on it.
Oh, yeah? Watch.
This task force is for losers. I got the perfect plan. Right now, the get is good, so let's get out while we can.
Okay.
The lava's pretty hot. Let's give it to our leader. Disaster's on its way. That means we can't spend no more time in here. You all know who I am. Evil genius giant ray. You can't stop a volcano.
I mean, you're insane. This is
Right, now down before that sucker falls. We gotta get the fish out.
Fish out, fish out, fish out!
So let's go. And be gone. So let's go. And be gone. Oh, let go.
But you never saw like the movies. We can fix that. We gotta fix that.
I am simply shocked. The Bikini Bottom is our home. I can't believe you talk about just walking out. Figure out a way to stay today, tomorrow. I feel sorrow, I feel fear, but I'm not leaving here.
Okay, we can definitely change that.
Fascinating to go on. The right
Okay,
has a plan.
I kind of understand why Zerty has not heard of it.
Wait around and you're under attack. No, you run like crazy. Now the back, have all day left. The hard pass.
When the going gets cold. When the going gets cold.
Of course, mass evacuation is no easy feat. We'll need to leave together in a vessel that can trap us all. I mean, fit us all. A giant escape pod. This pod will take us far away from here to build a new home. We'll call it Bikini Wax. Oh, Bikini Wax. Brazilian. Now. Shouting because we're all chums. Hold on, tiny dancer. I wasn't asked yesterday. This sounds like another one of your schemes. At a time like this, how could you think such a thing? You got something up your sleeve. I'm a one-celled organism. I don't even have sleeves. What's this, Karen? Break it down now.
Yes. Yes. He was like a mini plankton on his shoes. Yes. That's exactly what happened.
20 vision never had it. I didn't see an understanding, conversating, luminous communicator. But we later, every hater of this tiny little you think you never heard of me, okay? A giant atom, keep it up, I live it up. Floating in the sea, money for the big man. Celebrating yourself, you need it, cerebellic genius.
When the going gets cold.
Look at him go. One of my favorite songs there. There's like another song, do I spare you? Do I spare you guys the songs? If you guys are interested in watching this one, if you guys are interested in watching this one, like the actual musical, we can do it on the Discord server. Probably tomorrow, maybe, or on the Saturday before we actually do the stream. If I manage to like nab you guys into watching it. Okay, then I will spare you guys like the different songs. I have to make an announcement about that. Anyways, so yeah, there's the SpongeBob musical. Now let's watch the disaster that is.
It's a legendary comic book tale. The teenage whiz kid, Peter Parker, is bitten by a radioactive spider and he turns into a beloved superhero.
Also, we'll have to fix
Spider-Man.
Zerty's like
But
situation. We need to
last
show
fall,
him the
when
first
musical
the
version
first
of Spider-Man
SpongeBob movie.
previewed on Broadway, it was
You're lucky
plagued
because
with
I have a
problems.
copy of it
Performers were
right here.
seriously injured. Reviews were dreadful.
Broadway's Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark has been making unwelcome headlines for months. Opening day for this $65 million musical keeps getting postponed, and the technical problems and negative reviews aren't helping.
Whose idea was it to make Spider-Man into a musical?
Legal copy. Who knows?
With great power comes no profitability. This one phrase can sum up the wild roller coaster ride that went behind the most expensive and dangerous musical to ever hit Broadway. With over 27 aerial sequences, over 6 cast injuries, a staggering budget of $79 million, and a revolving door of actors, producers, directors, and writers, this was the musical where the behind-the-scenes drama was more exciting than what was going on stage, and which played a role in its success and its inevitable downfall. This is the story of a producer in over his head, a director with too much creative freedom, and a further lesson for why I hate Bono. But in total, this is a story of hubris, a story of betrayal, and a story of blind
For
optimism.
legal reasons, yes.
Led them off of the
Let's go
Brooklyn
with that.
Bridge. This is the story of what went wrong with Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. Superhero movies are everywhere you look. As soon as one comes out, another one is
Yeah,
right around the corner.
Alright.
In 2019 alone, there are going to be 10 superhero
Take care of
movies
it.
released, ranging from
Much
Avengers
love.
Endgame,
Don't forget to get
Shazam,
some rest.
Captain Marvel,
Don't forget to
Hellboy,
rest.
Dark Phoenix, and Spider-Man Far From Home, to name a few. It's easy to forget with the frequency
yeah, that
that
was
these
carnage.
films are coming out now that superhero movies weren't always as sure a bet as they are today. Specifically, looking back to 1997 and the release of Bat Nipples and Robin, the biggest budget toy commercial to ever be released. The dark backstory that had been carefully crafted in Tim Burton's 1989 Batman reboot had been abandoned for campy characters, ice puns, and a Bat credit card. The film was so bad that it effectively killed the Batman franchise for nearly 10 years. People couldn't believe in the superhero film anymore, and were instead drawn to actions and thrillers, specifically with the releases of films such as Gladiator and Memento.
Considering now
Wasn't
it's
until
very
2002
popular, Marvel
that
is
the
very
superhero and
popular.
film
Marvel
industry
movies
was flipped
and-
on its head.
Yeah, the bad credit card. You haven't heard.
Go Whip! Fly! Up, up, and away, Whip!
Now, there were standout superhero movies that rocked pop culture before, especially with Richard Donner's Superman
pretty
and the
silly
previously
that
mentioned
our
Tim Burton
nerds
Batman
watching.
film. But one superhero who hadn't been able to find his footing in the film world was the friendly neighborhood wall crawler
Up and
Spider-Man.
away with.
He had a few films, starting back with an unauthorized short film in 1969 and a made-for-TV film on CBS in 1977, as well as the absolutely fantastic Japanese Spider-Man, which came with its very own
Japanese.
Transformer Power Ranger suit. But it wasn't until Sony Productions Entertainment came into possession of the rights that Spider-Man would find himself in the same echelon of Donner's Superman and Burton's Batman. In 2002, the first Spider-Man film starring Tobey Maguire and directed by Sam Raimi hit theaters
Spider-Man.
and shattered box office records, becoming the first film to pass $100 million in a single weekend and establishing a new opening weekend record. Spider-Man became a cultural hit and slowly started to become everyone's superhero, myself included in that count. He was everywhere, on t-shirts and action figures. And can anyone forget the feeling of amazement when they first laid eyes on the Spider-Man glove which shot out silly string? I remember when I got one, and I legit
Dude,
thought
I
it
wish
was
I
like
had
the
one of
movie,
those
and only
before.
found out otherwise after crashing onto the patio boards after trying to shoot a web and latch onto a beam from jumping off of a chair. But the point still stands that Spider-Man was a hit, and so of course Marvel wanted to capitalize on it. In August of 2002, only 3 months after the release of the film, Tony Adams, a prominent film and stage producer, best known for his work on the Pink Panther films, was approached to produce a stage musical based on the comics of America's new favorite superhero. Tony was ecstatic and ready to begin the process with his protege, David Garfinkel, a 49-year-old entertainment lawyer who always wanted to be a Broadway producer. He didn't have many credits or much experience, but he was excited to serve as a shadow, learning from a revered producer in Adams. Then came the assembling of what seemed to be a Broadway dream team. It all started with an interview with Andrew
The Tobey
Lloyd
Maguire
Webber,
movie, the Tobey
who was
Maguire
quoted in the
Spider-Man
New
is
York
really
Post
good.
saying, "I'd like to thank rock musicians for leaving me alone for 25 years. I've had the theater all to myself." Somewhere in the world, Bono's spiteful senses started tingling, and upon being approached, he figured that this musical would be a great way for him and The Edge to give Webber a run for his money. With one condition. They had to bring on board Julie Taymor to direct. Taymor seemed like a safe bet, with her Broadway production of The Lion King earning $3.6 billion globally, and her artistic prowess and ingenuity being applauded by critics and audience members alike. Taymor agreed to jump on board and would play a big role in writing the script alongside Glenn Berger. Everything was coming together better than according to plan, and it seemed like nothing could stop the
according to
eventual
Cake
smash
Doctor.
hit that this show was destined to become. Fast forward to October 2005. The finalized creative team assembled together for the first time at the Edge's apartment. There was a feeling of excitement in the air as the contracts were about to be officially signed. After looking the contracts over, the only thing left to do was to sign them, but the Edge realized that they didn't have a pen. He briefly excused himself from the room, grabbed a pen, and when he came back to the room, Tony Adams, the producer, was on the floor unresponsive. After being taken to a hospital, he was declared DOA. The contracts had not been signed, the process had not even begun yet, and already the lead producer had died of a stroke.
Dude,
This left David Garfinkel,
musical
a
started
man whose
started out
closest
with
experience with
a
Broadway had come from
DOI.
defending entertainment cases, and whom had never
DOA,
tackled
sorry.
a project of this size, as the lead producer for the show. Garfinkel wasn't stupid though. He knew that he lacked the creative prowess to make the show what it needed to be, and in turn, seceded all artistic direction and decisions to Taymor. After holding the first readings in 2007, the initial budget for the show was set at a record-setting $52 million, a number that would soon come to look like a dust speck on how much the show would actually cost. The script was physically insane, with stage directions and cues that would require intense design and tech elements that had not been seen in a Broadway theater. This was part of the reason that superhero shows weren't typically attempted in the theater world, with the most recent attempt coming in the Superman musical It's a Bird, It's a Plane, It's Superman, which premiered 43 years prior in
original.
1966. And it was easy to see why.
Great big.
It was easier to create the illusion of superhero on
sounds
the
like something
screen,
you definitely would
especially
say, Mel.
with the advancement of special effects technology. In a theater environment,
You gotta
it's
work
close,
responsibly.
and the audience can smell anything that doesn't look or feel authentic. To make sure this didn't happen, Taymor applied her spare no expense budget, which led the show on a tailspin before casting and rehearsals had even began. In August of 2009, it soon became evident that the show was millions of dollars short, and there was no choice but to suspend the production until more funds could be raised. This put a hold on ticket sales, marketing, and casting for a show that was promising to open at Foxwoods Theater in just 6 months on February 18th, 2010. This is where Garfinkel's lack of experience and connections really began to show.
I'm sorry, I got
With
distracted.
Taymor's spare no expense mentality, she crafted a script that had the actors fly and fight out over the audience. While this sounded fantastic in theory, it came with an expensive price tag that required a complete overhaul and renovation of the Foxwoods Theater. The theater was designed for straight plays and musicals, not for web swinging. Using the same
I don't
technology
think
found in the
any
XFL
theater
and
is
NFL
designed
for
for
their flying
web
cameras,
swinging.
the harnesses that were connected to the actors would be programmed to a certain track that would in turn fly the actors to where they needed to be at a specific moment or fight scene. This opened the gates to permit hell, as Garfinkel described it. With the theater interior including decorative plaster and ironwork, special permits were required for the renovation, and the protected elements
it
had to be
should.
moved and stored in a warehouse. This resulted in an extended construction time and extensive labor that Garfinkel hadn't factored into the budget. With being unable to pay the work crews, production was delayed. As a result of this delay, the company went further into debt, as a big investor who had promised to pay for a good chunk of the renovations backed out the night before sitting down to sign the paperwork. There was also another event that made it even more difficult to secure the funding needed. That event being the Great Recession, which was hitting
yes, the
Broadway's
Great
economy
Recession.
hard. There seemed to be one shining light at the end of the tunnel, however, and a savior that
Kinda
came in
nice
the form
Garfinkel.
of a mouse.
Economy news, it may be the superhero deal of the decade, and the winner appears to be Disney. The company is spending $4 billion to buy Marvel, gaining control of Spider-Man, Iron Man, and the X-Men, among other big-ticket characters in the movies, and branding that goes with them.
On August 31st, 2009, Disney made headlines by announcing that they were acquiring Marvel Comics and its properties for a staggering $4.24 billion.
Oh, it was
The Walt
that
Disney
early.
Company, at the time, was valued to be worth around $63.12 billion and possessed the financial backing to pull the show out of its slump and help ensure its Broadway debut. The teaming of Tamor and Disney had proved profitable before, and it could potentially add another hit show to its Broadway catalog. There was just one major problem. Upon the announcement, Disney didn't show any interest in the show, and made no move to assume control or to help the production in its financial straits. In an act of desperation, Garfinkel pulled money from his own company, Hello Entertainment in Chicago, and was able to convince Richard Weinberg and Jeffrey Hechtman to raise their investment in helping the show. The ultimate saving grace came from a deal made with a wealthy family from Texas named the Shermans, who ended up springing for the construction loan to finish renovating the theater and to get the production moving again. While the show appeared to be saved, there was one person who wasn't, and that person was David Garfinkel. The length of the delay, the uncertainty of where the money would be coming from, and the negative press that was starting to surround the show resulted in investors and leaders to lose confidence in Garfinkel as a producer. They viewed him as a novice, who was only in his position because his partner had died. While Garfinkel was attempting to secure funds, Bono was reportedly furious and apparently approached Michael Cole with S2BN Entertainment to take over the production. In November of 2009, Garfinkel was officially ousted and replaced with Cole and Jeremiah J. Harris, the chairman of Live Nation and an investor who was still owed millions for providing staging and scenery. The production did a great job of keeping this buried from the journalists by strategically announcing that they had finally cast their Spider-Man with Reeve Carney. Also in the cast would be Evan Rachel Wood as Mary Jane, and Broadway heavyweight Alan Cumming would be playing the Green Goblin. Cole came into the production full steam ahead and was able to raise a staggering $30 million, which helped to get the show fully capitalized. It still didn't change the fact that the show was hemorrhaging money, and in a few months, the money ran out again. This left Cole with no choice but to cancel the February 2010 opening and attempt to restructure the company. 3 months later, and after a slew of delays, Evan Rachel Wood and Alan Cumming both left the production due to scheduling conflicts, air quotes. When, in reality, they both knew that they had to get off this sinking symbiote. The roles were replaced with 19-year-old Jen Damiano, who left her run in Next to Normal as Mary Jane Watson, and Patrick Page of Grinch fame stepping into yet another green-plated costume, this time in the role of the Green Goblin. It's understandable why Cumming and Wood left the production. By the time it started previews, the production's opening date had been delayed 2 times, with more looking to come down the road. Regardless of the setbacks, and despite the odds, by November 25th, 2010, the first preview occurred. The show went off without a hitch. It remarkably finished under the advertised showtime, and the critics were amazed at the depth of the story and the catchiness of the music. It went on to win 70 Tony Awards and is currently listed in the National Registry as one of the greatest Broadway musicals of all time. I'm sure that's what the producers were hoping would happen. But instead, the first preview was an absolute shit show.
Well.
The show started 24 minutes after it was slated to begin. And then, the audience didn't even get the full experience because sets were missing entire pieces. In a sequence in which Arachne, the main villain, flies over the audience, a wire malfunction occurred, leaving the actress helpless and embarrassed mid-air over the crowd for 8 minutes. Halfway through Act 1, the stage manager called for a halt over the speakers, in which the audience got to watch as crew members frantically tried to catch Spider-Man by the foot to free him from his harness, which elicited the audience to break out in laughter and ooh like a tennis match anytime they got close to catching him. Backstage, making her Broadway debut, Natalie Mendoza, who was playing Arachne, was standing off stage when a rope holding a piece of equipment came free and struck her in the head, leaving her with a severe concussion. For unknown reasons, the intermission lasted 40 minutes, and in the last 10 minutes of the show, a final stop occurred, which apparently served as the straw that broke the camel's back for multiple audience members who rose from their seats and exited the theater, with one lady becoming vocal and shouting, "I don't know how everyone else feels, but I feel like a guinea pig today. I feel like it's a dress rehearsal." To which the crowd responded with a chorus of boos.
Are they booing at the
By
lady
the
or are
end,
they
the
booing at
preview
the...
lasted an hour longer than it had been advertised, and to make matters worse, many reviewers in the city were sick of waiting for an official invitation to the show, and in a radical move, purchased their own tickets for the preview and were met with an utter train wreck. As to be expected, the reviews were not kind. Many called it an epic flop with a dull score and baffling script. The press would become even more negative when the first major injury for the show occurred at a preview on December 20th, 2010.
It looked like it was supposed to be an acrobatic stunt or something, but the person that was playing Spider-Man fell down, like, through the stage floor.
On December 20th, the curtain came up for another preview. The first scene sees Spider-Man jumping off of the Brooklyn Bridge to save Mary Jane Watson, who is dangling precariously with the Green Goblin taunting him the whole time. On this particular night, in front of a live audience, the stunt double for Spider-Man, Chris Tierney, did what he did every night, where he runs and dives off the platform where he was supposed to be caught by his tether and fly. The only difference this time, however, was once Chris jumped, he could tell that he wasn't attached to anything.
Damn.
Tierney plummeted 30 feet off the platform and into the pit, where he broke 4 ribs, fractured his elbow, scapula, and his skull. Remarkably, he survived and was able to return to the production, but not without OSHA fining the producers $12,600 and a slew of negative press appearing after the incident. Soon, the crew and leaders were forced to look at the show, and just like the preview, another series of halts in the production took place. First, from December of 2010 to January of 2011, due to a tremendous amount of creative commotion behind the scenes. Again, from January to February to...
I'm thinking of ending the stream once I'm done with
creators to stage
cleaning
a
up
final number,
this area over here.
The dialogue,
and after the
consider adding
video
and cutting
done.
scenes and perhaps adding new music.
Okay, maybe not after the
and
video's
again,
done.
from February to March to
Hopefully,
allow Tamor to
hopefully.
fine-tune the production and state a new ending. During all of these pushbacks, previews were still occurring, and it became a case of too much prep time, which was proving to be a hindrance to the show. The final delay came from April 19th to May 11th, 2011. At this point, more than 245,000 people had seen the show
I hope you enjoy
over
your
a
meal.
staggering 140 previews, mainly due to people wanting to see the train wreck in person. With this halt, a total shutdown of the previews occurred. After multiple reworkings, it became agreed upon that the book for the musical was too sloppy and didn't do justice to the Spider-Man story. This is where our friend from American Psycho the Musical, Roberto Aguirre Casa, was brought on board to essentially serve as the
Paddy wagon?
metaphorical
Sure,
Joss
why
Whedon
not?
to fix this Zack Snyder Justice League. Having had a plethora of experience writing several stories for Spider-Man comics, he reworked the script by changing Arachne, who I'll be getting into the problems with her later, into a supporting character as opposed to the main catalyst for the show, deleting the geek chorus, and keeping the Green Goblin alive past Act 1. The producers were desperate to get Spider-Man to work. Not just for Broadway, however, as they were hoping that if the show became a success, they would be able to transfer the show to Las Vegas and potentially London. What came next was an expensive and bitter game of he said, she said between the producers and the show's next victim, Julie Taymor. The producers, Bono, and The Edge were becoming increasingly upset by the slew of negative reviews and an unwillingness to change on the part of Taymor. According to them, the suggestions they made were ignored, and it soon became evident that Taymor could not objectively reshape the show as ruthlessly as it needed to be. This kicked off what Taymor referred to in court documents as Plan X.
Let me ask you about the situation with Julie Taymor. What
Wow,
would you have done
they gave it
differently
like
to
a
prevent things from
very,
turning so ugly?
I wouldn't say epic, but just gave it a name. Oh,
Not
Plan
Julie
X.
No, not take the job. In a certain kind of bizarre way, we showed up a lot, but we let Julie have her way. And everybody told us how she behaves the best and creates the best in crisis. And we're sitting there feeling the crisis. But you let Picasso paint.
There's a Broadway producer who puts it this way, that the director is the
I thought that there was like static going on from the video. I just realized, oh wait, I'm playing Power Wash.
In secret, a plan was set in motion to rewrite the book, reorder the
Plan
show,
Z.
and to
I
avoid the
love
technical
Plan
challenges
Z.
that were apparent in the staging of the finale. Allegedly, the company operated behind closed doors, holding a series of discussions and meetings without Taymor's knowledge, agreeing to operate on a twin track, in which Taymor was allowed to pursue her own efforts as they secretly worked to get Taymor off the show. Whether or not Plan X was real, after 9 years of work on Spider-Man, Taymor left the production, and Philip William McKinley, who was known for his work with the Ringley Bros and Barnum and Bailey Circus, was brought on board to direct. Through this delay of April to May, McKinley and Aguirre Sacasa worked feverishly to implement changes, but Taymor wouldn't go quietly. In court proceedings, Taymor felt that there were over 30 pages of false, misleading allegations aimed at blaming her for the problems encountered in the development of the
sleepy.
musical. The lawsuit was ultimately settled out of court in April 2013, in which Taymor insisted $36,000 in royalty due to it still being essentially her script, and a director's fee of $125,000. All of the court proceedings only added to the negative perception of the show.
Finally, one of the biggest financial bets or busts in the history of theater is taking form as a musical about the comic book hero Spider-Man. After months of expense and controversy, it's finally scheduled to open on Broadway tonight.
Finally, after the nearly 9-year
Yeah, I'm
process,
actually dozing off.
6 delays, 5 injuries, 1 death of a producer, revolving door of changing show leaders, 1 court proceeding, and 182 previews, Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark premiered on Broadway on June 14th, 2011. Over 1 year and 4 months after the first opening night date was announced.
Go
Many
eat. I
critics
will
agreed
eat
that the
after I clean
reworked
up the
show was
patty
clearer,
mobile.
and that Aguirre Sacasa was able to inject a fanboy humor and even a self-conscious acknowledgement to the rocky gestation of the production. But that didn't mean that they liked it. The Hollywood Reporter called it a bloated monster, and the New York Times branded it a bore, but still gave favorable reviews to all the performers. If reviews stand for anything, this surely meant the death of the show, and that it wouldn't be able to
You know what?
even last 4 months.
Actually getting
And yet,
so
something incredible happened.
trying to cut the stream short here. I think we got a good 3 hours going. Plus, I don't think the delivery person's gonna be here anytime soon. So, yeah, I think it's a good place to cut the stream off. I do apologize for those who were expecting Fortnite today, because Fortnite kind of failed on us. probably be able to play it next week because next week we'll be doing a very long 24/7 stream until the end of the 31st. So do look forward to that. And also thank you by the way for those who gave the gifted subs earlier. Do appreciate it. I really do. Please don't do it too much though. You guys have your own expenses to think about. That being said though, please don't forget to join the Discord server. We do try to hang out in there and we're gonna be doing a watch party, just finding the right time for it. And also, if you are interested in seeing more of my art, follow my Twitter. And if you wish to commission me, I have a Legion page where I get I provide services, just drawing commissions, emotes, character design, etc. And if you wish to support me monetarily and directly, you can do so in my Ko-Fi. Especially during this climate where subs are more expensive now. So if you wish to provide or help me keep the lights open in the parlor, feel free to do so in my Ko-Fi. Being said though, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Well, we'll be doing some art. I'm thinking of starting the stream early tomorrow, and then we'll also be doing a collab in Mood VT, where I'll be teaching her how to draw her model and then her Sunday, and then we'll do some silly stuff in there along the way. So yeah, we look forward to that. That being said though, who do you guys want to raid right now? I don't have anyone. Unless you guys have anyone to raid. Do you guys have any suggestions on who to rate? Open to suggestions. Or we can just end here. I think we can just end it here. We can end it together, you know? It kind of sounded bad. I guess we can just end it here. Anyways, thank you so much, Scoops, for dropping by. I really do appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, whichever one you're having, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow.